Hey everybody, so this is the magic video that you have stumbled upon, that you have turned to see my freaking homemade peach cobbler and those pumpkin cheesecake muffins. Homemade. Oh yeah, so stay tuned because we're about to do them right now, alright? Mwah. For your ingredients, get brown sugar, granulated sugar, ground nutmeg, ground cinnamon, vanilla and cornstarch. You can use real peaches or canned peaches, butter and lemon, and the magic powder. Get yourself a medium pot. Pour your canned peaches in there, and it doesn't really much matter. You're going to chop them up after they're done boiling. For the big can, I would use just half the juice, which as you can see here is plenty of liquid. On medium-low heat to start, you add, get the hell out! Anyways, 2 tablespoons of butter! Down. Je bien the croissant. 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla. You can put a little bit more, so I would say about 1/4 of a teaspoon if you really want to, for 2 big giant cans of peaches, but we're just using 1/8 for now. 1/8 of a teaspoon ground cinnamon. Hello, rye. Now you could do 1 full thing of 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, but I'm just doing half of that because of my medication. So there you go. 1/4 of a teaspoon of lemon juice. You can use real lemons, by the way. Alright. Now, I don't have a real lemon with me at the moment, but you can put in, and I will say this once, 1/2 of a teaspoon lemon zest, and another 1/2 teaspoon of orange zest. Okay, so that's the rind part. Trust me, it'll taste delicious. Okay, so I know this already has syrup in it, but use 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. And then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 1, 2. Give her a good mix. Alright, she's looking beautiful, nice and brown. The syrup will thicken, by the way. If you want more cinnamon, just add another 1/2 of 1/8 of a teaspoon and just stir it as much as you can. I would use a non-stick whisk if I was you. Okay, so let it come to a boil. It's on medium heat right now. We're going to bring it up to 5, so on high heat, the beginning of high heat. And when it starts to boil, we're gonna bring it down to a 3.5. And we're gonna add our cornstarch. Now get yourself a medium small bowl, like so. We had to come and check up on it, right? So this is the beginning of what you want. Give it a good stir. Okay. Now it's not quite there yet, like it's still soupy. Give it another 3 minutes. So in our bowl, put 2 cups of flour, all-purpose. 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar. 1/4 of a teaspoon salt. Another 1/4 of a teaspoon ground cinnamon. Right. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then slowly add water so it makes about 1/4 cup of your cornstarch mixture. Slowly add it in, and get yourself a nice whisk. Whisk that bad boy. Once fully whisked, you should see that the temperature has been lowered to 3, so it's nicely gonna simmer until we get our pan ready. Please preheat your oven to 350. Alright, 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons. Tablespoons was the cornstarch. This is teaspoons of our magic baking powder. Okay, so you need 2 of those. 3 tablespoons of melted butter in the bowl. Alrighty. Now we gotta do 1 cup of brown sugar. Actually, I lied. Do 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Use white or light brown sugar. 1/4 of a teaspoon vanilla. Get yourself a cup of whole milk into the bowl. Whoever's a Bluey parent, you're freaking awesome. Hope you like the recipe. Now give it a good mix until well combined. Alright, I had to pull it away so you have better lighting, but that's what your mixture should look like, okay? This is just my recipe that I just made up on spot. Hope you like it. Okay, so I let my peaches cool down a little bit. We are going to take the halves, because they're nice and soft to literally the touch. We're going to break them down so they're all nice and chopped up. That's the whole purpose of cooking the way I cook, because you want to make sure that everything is nice and soft, right? And that they're in bite-sized pieces, literally. So if you can, get the giant cans of sliced peaches. If you can't, go halves, because halves will do just as good. And if you want to use real fresh peaches, what I like to do is get about 8 to 10 peaches, score them, and then put them in for a nice boil. About, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes. Take them out, put them in ice water, and then let them sit for about 5 minutes before taking them out and peeling the peaches, halving the peaches, and taking out the pits, just to do another boil of what you see here. Okay? So, if you want to see me do one recipe with real peaches, not canned peaches, let me know in the comments, okay? Alright, so we have our oven at 350. We're going to pour our peach mixture into our pan, our nice Betty Crocker pan, because I have yet to get the Selena Gomez cookware. Take your mixture, and you're going to just dollop it everywhere. So, I'll show you. Alright, this is what she looks like. Now we're going to pop her in the oven, and look how beautiful that is. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Ah, damn! There she looks like. Ooh! Okay, so the top is nice and cooked, as you can see. You know, feels kind of like bread. Wait for it to golden just a little bit. That's the golden brown you deserve to see. Huh? Oh yeah, baby. That's hot and golden. Golden. Once your cobbler looks like this, let it sit for 15 minutes before you serve, and serve it with vanilla ice cream or Cool Whip. Stay for part 2 on how to make my pumpkin and cheesecake muffins. Right now, let's dish up some cobbler and test it out.